application in the AWS or like how it works?
Yeah, we're trying to deploy to AWS. Yeah.
Which service?
What was that?
Which service you are deploying currently?
What do you mean, like the search engine?
Oh yeah, search engine is already deployed.
Okay, yeah, but how would we do that in the future?
Oh, okay.
Like update it or something?
Okay, to deploy search engine, right? So, okay, right now we are using Lightsail.
Mm-hmm.
So first to deploy, you need to go to instances. Um, I mean, I'm
Oh,
showing if you want to create a new one. Okay, so this is the
so
already exist.
what's on the screen right now is just Discord. I can't see the other thing.
Oh,
Anything
just
else?
a Discord. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, my bad. Now,
Yep.
okay. So to see, this one is already a search engine is deployed in this instance. So if you want to create, right, you can uh, click create instance, and you can select Linux, Node.js, and then you can choose whichever you want, like $7, 1 GB or 40 GB SSD, whichever the resource you want. And then you can simply do create instance. So once you do that, it will create an instance like this, as you can see here, or like here. So if you
Mm.
go inside, right, the one thing you need to change here is the network. As soon as you get right, you will get a dynamic IP address. Okay. So to generate a static IP, you just need to click the static IP so that it will be fixed. Even though, let's say, if your instance get down, it will automatically, it is, just a minute. Okay. It will have a fixed IP address. For example,
Oh.
in our case, this one is the IP address, right? If I go and enter, yeah, you can see it is coming search
Mm.
engine here.
Okay.
Okay. And the next one is this ports. By default, when you create a service, right, you will get HTTP 80, and also you will be having HTTPS another port number. For HTTPS, there will be a port number. And this one, as you see here, I added custom 3000. That is because we are running our backend service on port 3000. So
Mm.
that is why so once we make a see any request that comes, right, for example, if I give this 44.94.92, it's a HTTP request. By default, the port number will be 80 here, like this. Okay.
Okay.
So like this, it will be a port 80 only. So any request that comes default HTTP has to go through port 80. Okay. And then
Okay.
internally, I created a redirecting. I will show you that later. But now this is a front end, right? Let's say if I want to log in here. See, now if I log in here, you can see it is making a call to port 3000.
Yeah.
Are you able to see it right here?
Yep. I can see it.
Yeah. So this is the IP address of the AWS, and this is port 3000 slash login is the path that we are using.
Mm.
So yeah, that's why we need to expose this endpoint as well. And yeah, see, by default HTTPS is 443. As of now, I removed HTTPS because we don't have HTTPS yet. You need to add some TLS certificate, and yeah, you need to add TLS certificate, then it will, sorry, SSL certificate, then it will start using HTTPS. For that, there is a way, I think there is one documentation how to add um, SSL certificate to AWS Lightsail. So you can go through those videos in YouTube or like documentation so that you will get to know. Apart
Okay.
from that, this is the metrics, snapshot, storage, domains. Okay. Let me connect to the instance. So go here. This is the terminal, right? Okay. Now I said okay, for to see, right, there is something called forever. Okay. I don't know how well you can see here. Let
Yeah, I can see
me.
it.
You see here there is one. There are two instances running. One is
Hmm.
this forever PID ID, right? So
Yeah.
one is backend, one is front end. I mean, in this local instance of Node.js, it is similar like how you run your services inside your laptop. So, but here, since it's a AWS, it's on Linux, right? So initially, when you do ls, you can see htdocs. If you go cd htdocs, and if you do ls, you see here se. There is something called se. If I do cd se, it's just the code of search engine. Okay. So
Okay.
here, uh, just if I go back, I did here just git clone, and whatever the se repo is there, I did that, so that if you see here that AC, because of the git clone, that AC is coming here. And similarly, okay, leave about this VPN client. We don't require this as of now. But yeah, this is the search engine we need. And also, um, okay. So to run this, right, I have commands in my notepad. Let me check where they are. Okay, you need to use a command like this. Let me share in the chart. So normally how we do, we go to cd se, right? And we do ng serve, right? If we do
Hmm.
this, there is a problem because as soon as you close your AWS instance, it's going to, even your service going to stop. I mean, it will be there for some time, but after that, it will automatically go down. So to keep on running in the background, there is something called forever. You can search in online like how forever works. So as of now, if I give forever list, so it is showing what all the processes running here. There are two processes running. One is front end, one is back end. So for example, if I go cd serve, sorry, cd, okay, I mean already see, you can do ng serve here, and you can open another tab, and you can go to cd server here, and also you can give npm uh, npm run debug. Okay, I can also give that. Okay, but since if you run like this, right, it will be stay for only few minutes or few hours. After that, it's going to go down. So for that, you need to use forever. So how it looks like, the forever like this. So forever start. Okay, let me zoom this. See, you can see here forever start node modules, Angular,
Hmm.
CLI, BNI, serve command, and you need to give hyphen host equals to 0.0.0.0. So what 0.0.0. You know this host 0.0.0.0.
No.
Okay, when you give, okay, initially when you run in your laptop, right? For example, if you give ng-serve, it will take local IP address. Like for
Hmm.
example, 192.168. Some whatever the IP address, local IP address is there, right? 0.1. So that is the local IP it will assign. But let's say if you want to bind your address with your router, or like if you want to bind the address with the IP address of AWS instance, right? Then you need to give 0.0.0.0. So
Oh,
in that way, what will happen? It will also bind with the IP address of AWS instance as well. Okay.
okay.
So what is the AWS instance here, which will be of this 44.231.94.92. So it will bind with that particular IP address, the front end service. So yeah, so this is the one. And mm, mm, okay, so that is the one you need to do. And also now we when we okay when we bring up the instance, initially it goes to port 80. Okay, so for
Mhm.
example, okay, right, in your local, if you run the search engine, it will run on port 4200. Angular
Right.
application will run on port 4200. But for
Mhm.
user, we should not give like 44.231.94.92 slash, I mean colon 4200, right? Which is a very wrong way of giving this IP address. So as soon as I give the IP address, it should redirect to port 4200, okay, which is running on localhost port 4200, or like IP address of port 4200. For that, I will provide you the documentation. There should be one documentation: WebSockets, JavaScript, Angular CLI. Oh shit. Okay, I think that is virtual instance of Bitnami. Oh, okay. Virtual host, I guess. Okay. So you see here, right? Have you have an idea on what is Nginx and all?
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it is here. Oh, no, not this. There should be one more. This one should be there. Uh, okay, we need to add something called virtual host. I will show you. I think this should be the correct path here. Let me try. Okay, you see these files, right? In the slash opt slash bitnami slash apache conf slash vhost.
Mm.
So this is the path, and inside this you can see here some my app http vhost dot conf sample http and all, right? So which one there should you? Okay, so we need to go to app name slash vhost dot conf file, I think, which is my app slash http vhost conf file. So if I do cat of my app, you see this, I have written some rules here. Um, yeah, here. Okay. So what we are telling is any request that come to our IP address which slash, okay, for example 44 dot this one 44.231.94.92. If I give this, what will happen here in the AWS instance, it will redirect to http localhost 4 port 4200. So which is our this one Angular application running on port 4200. Similarly, pass reverse proxy also to port 4200. And this one is for WebSocket. Here, this one,
Mm.
Angular application runs on WebSockets. Okay. So it's a bidirectional Angular. Any change that you make in the front end, it reflects at the back end. And any change you make at the back end, it reflects at the front end. I mean, the you can there will be like a different kind of bindings, like string polation, and also there are several kinds of bindings in Angular. Okay, there are binding syntaxes. There will be like a interpolation, property binding, and event binding. So all this, right? What is meant by binding? If you make any change in the, for example, in the TypeScript file, it will reflect in the front end. If you make any change in the HTML, it will reflect in the TypeScript. So that if you want to work that bi-directional communication, right, you need to enable WebSocket. So by default, when we deploy the application, it is not able to connect to the 44.94. I mean, AWS instance WebSocket. So you need to provide a rule that similarly like this, what we are telling, if we make any request to 44.94.9, whatever the IP address of this AWS Lightsail, we are simply forwarding that request to port 4200. Similarly, this is also for WebSocket. You see here anything slash dot star means any character after slash which comes for the WebSocket, forward it to this WebSocket localhost 4200. So this also you need to enable, I mean, you need to configure. Otherwise, as soon as you open the application here in the um, light cell on the console, you will be seeing multiple errors. I mean, there is some error here, but similarly like this, you will be seeing the error keep on coming, telling that the WebSocket is not working if you don't do that. That is the
Oh,
one change you need to make. And once after you do this, um, again, this forever command, okay, this one I will send. For backend, I think I don't have the command for forever. I just searched in internet. I learned what is forever, and I written a start command for uh, backend service. But let me share this one by one. That is the one command. Let me see if I have a command for this one also. Yeah, one more thing. So, okay, when you give the command, right, you need to give always need to give hyphen hyphen configuration to production, and also hyphen hyphen host equals to 0.0.0. I mean, I think even if you don't give host, I think that is fine because we are using anyways the local and we are just using production. Okay, just
Mm.
use this command. I forgot. Uh, okay, I think you don't need the above one. You can use to run the command, this command to run the, this is only for the front end. For back end, there is a one more command. Uh, Let me see if I can find for you. Okay, I think it's not there. But anyways, there is again, you check in online what is forever and how to, bring up the service. I mean, this backend service using forever. That is
Okay.
the other one you need to do. And apart from that, mm, you also need to do, I think, this one. No. Okay, if you go here, cd/home, and if I give ls, cd, okay, cd Henry. Okay. So now if you see the path, we have /home/Henry. Okay. Now we
Mm.
have code and TV1C, code and TV2A. So there are two missions, virtual missions. I mean, you can access this using this one. We have that one, right? We have Henry email ID and we have a remote desktop kind like that. So there are two missions. You know this one, right? Wait, I think I have Henry's. Okay. See here, we have two.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, code and TV2A, code and TV1C. There should be one C also. I think that is the main one. It got down. You should tell to Henry that code and TV1C is not working. He will
Okay.
restart for you. So, for example, this is code and TV2A. So, if you go here, right, and what is the password for code and TV? Okay. Okay, you see right here. This we have all the recorded videos here. For
Mm.
example, if I play here, see, this is one of the video we have. Okay, or like similarly this one. So all this video we need to access in the AWS. So for that, we developed a SFTP server. So where is that SFTP server means? Again, you need to look in internet. What is SFTP server? How to configure it in,
Okay.
in Linux. So I think it should be cd slash, no, not this, not this. It should be a command cd slash. Right. Let me check. SFTP server path. Sorry. SFTP config path. Slash etc slash s. Okay. So when you do here cd slash etc slash ssh, you see here there is something called sshd config here. Okay.
Mm.
So if you do cat sshd config, uh, you will see I written some custom rules here. So there is a match group, SFTP group, and you might ask the question like, where is the documentation for this? This is there is one documentation. It is inside in one of these machines only. So okay, so this all you need to configure, like which directory you are accessing, and this is for a public key and private key, like how you access AWS terminal from the using private key from your own laptop terminal, and also whether we are using root login, no, and the empty passwords, no, and also password authentication, no. There are like you need to like learn how to create SFTP server for this,
Okay.
and yeah, once you do this right, and you also need to run the this one command. You need to run this command sudo service sshd restart. Okay.
Okay.
Once you run this command, the SFTP server will run on this Ubuntu instance. Okay. And again, you need to set up a uh, port forwarding in the router of this one, their network in DigiClips network. That if you ask Henry, he will do that. In his router, he needs to set up like port forwarding and all. He will do that. To mount this service right in AWS, you need to go to um, okay, you need to go here, and now we are here. So now it is not mounted, right? Let
Mm.
me see. I think there should be a command I recently ran one. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. Okay. See here. So this is the command. So here we are telling we are connecting through SSHFS. And also this is the port number of the router in the DigiClips network. And this is the identity file, which is a private key. Currently, it is located in the AWS in slash etc slash SSH and whatever this IDRSA. And digimount 2A is the username, and 7. This is the IP address of the router and which file that we are accessing. So whatever is there, right? BC33C31D is there, right? For example,
Okay.
if we go here and if we open this folder, videos, you see BC33 here, here,
Mm. Okay.
C7204951. So what we are accessing this folder and where we are mounting in the local. So this is the local path slash home slash Henry slash code and TV2A is the um, local path for AWS. Okay. Once we
Okay.
do this, right, it will ask for password. Since this private key has a passphrase, it will ask for the password. So again, that password and all I will give you. So so this is the password dg at the rate c4 dollar hash, and this is the username. So if you see here, see digimount. Digimount 2A is the username for 2A. For 1C is the 1C, and
Okay.
password is the this one D capital, this one whatever is there. I'll just copy and I'll paste it here. And if I do enter, you see it changed to green color here.
Mm.
That means it that whatever the data inside this machine of Ubuntu, I mean this whatever the hard disk videos that we are using, now you can access through AWS as well. So see now all those videos same. See KEC, KNDV, I mean
Oh, okay.
KNSA TV. So uh, okay. So if you go here, it is all the same. For example, if I want again CD, KNNC TV. Okay, nothing is there in KNNC TV. So for example, if you go here, see nothing is there. And
Mm.
let's say if you add any file, it will also reflect here immediately. Okay. So let's say, okay, let's see CD, KD. Nothing is here as well. I don't know why all the videos are deleted or what. I don't know. Oh, they're having KHMG TV. Oh. See, now you can see all those videos here in AWS. So basically, when we run the application right here, for example, if you go here in the DigiClips, so when you give search engine, for example, California, more option, media type as television, and also you give some start date. I don't know, I'm giving randomly. If you give this and if you give search here, so usually you will get a videos here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get a videos, I mean, you'll get like a card like structure. So telling
Right.
that you found a result for this on particular date. And once you click right, it will open a media player. Okay. That
Mm.
media player, if that video has to run, it should be mounted in the AWS like this. So from here, it will take, for example, it will look for the file name and it will take and it will start running in the web browser. Okay.
Mm.
So that is how it works. Again, all this, man, there is a lot of things in these applications. Nowhere, no documentation, I'm telling you. I mean, whatever previously, even when I came, I figured it out everything myself, like by seeing the code and all. I don't have much time to write documentation and all. So right now I'm also busy like looking for jobs and all.
Right.
So yeah, again,
Yeah.
you need to figure it out all this things on your own. Like you need to go through the code in the front end of Angular application, or like you need to go through the code of the backend application, and then you need to figure it out all these things. And whatever this SFTP server, everything I wrote, I'm telling you everything. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's how SFTP server works in AWS. So that is the one more component you should remember. I think this is the overall like what I have done, and I cannot give you each and every internal documentation or like detailed implementations for this, but I can provide this some commands or like whatever this I have, because all this I studied myself and then I did here.
Right.
So that is for the code and TV. Whatever the command that you got in the chat as of now, this one is to um, mount the SFTP server. That is for code and TV 2A. Okay, just give me a minute.
Oh, okay.
Shit, dude. I don't have any paper here. Okay. So similarly to mount, okay, so now you have seen here, right? This is 2A, okay?
Right.
Similarly, like 2A, there is also something called 1C. Currently, I think it is down, it is not showing. So you will be having 1C. So here you need to change the some of the commands. You need to change the port number. If you want to wait, I will provide you the port numbers for each and everything. For that, again, I need to log into 2A because I cannot access Henry's network. Go to browser. I think this is the router they have. Okay. No, 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 no. I think WAN it is. Yeah. See, there is a port forwarding. Okay. So for 1C, see, you can see this is the port number. 29173 is the port number for 1C. For 2A, 29174 is the port number for 2A. So this one's in the command. If you give 29173, okay, and if you give, and you need to change the file here, slash sftp slash auth keys code and tv, instead of 2a you can give 1c here,
Right.
and you also need to provide the same file, I guess, id rsa. All these files I will show you where it located, and instead of 2a here you need to give 1c, okay,
Mm-hmm.
1c, and you need to provide the same IP address. But here, instead of slash b3cc31d, you need to provide that folder name, which you will find like once you log into 1C machine, right? Uh, Okay. Once you
Yeah.
similarly like how we went into 2A and we found this, right? Similarly,
Right.
when once you go into 1C, you will find a folder name here that you need to copy, and
Okay.
you need to provide here, and you need to give the where you are mounting. So I already created a folder called 1C. You can mount that directly. So wait. See, I already have 1C here, but
Yeah.
currently the mission is down, so I cannot able to mount the data. And as I said, there are these some files, right? This slash etc slash ssh sftp keys. I will show this one. See, I have in this particular folder slash etc slash ssh sftp auth key. I have another two again, 1C and 2A. If you go to cd code and tv2 code and tv 1C, oh sorry, ls. So this is the private key for the particular SFTP server. Okay. So if you
Okay.
go to 2A, that is the private key for the particular server. And password for that, it will ask for the passphrase. Uh, I think you will have in this video, but still I will show you. So this is for 2A, this is for 1C. The environment passwords I'm giving. And this is for, no, this is my DB. This is for the router password. I think if you ask Henry also, he will give you that. And apart from that, yeah, so this is the password. So dgmnt, okay, leave about this. You don't want this. dgmnt1c, comma, dgmnt2a are the usernames, and this is the password for this. Once you run this command for to mount the data. uh, through SFTP server, it will ask for the passphrase. Yeah, once you run this, it will ask for the passphrase. I mean,
Okay.
as of now, it's already mounted, so that's why it's showing permission denied. So once you run this, it will ask for the password. At that time, you need to give this password, and you need to give this password, the digi@c44. I will send you that one as well. Uh, those two. And yeah, I will send you this command as well for you to remember. Okay, and yeah, I think that is the overall, I mean, idea, like how it works and all. Remaining the other details, you need to go through documentation and all.
Right.
Go through some videos, SFTP videos, SFTP server videos. I mean, it's available in YouTube. For
Yeah. Yeah.
example, if I go here to, yeah, see here, how to install setup SFTP server in Ubuntu. You can go through, I mean, it is a different, whatever we configured is a different. I mean, steps wise, it's a little bit different. But yeah, you can go through. And also, what I will do is, I will provide you the documentation of my final report. I have written so many steps in that, like how to configure and all. I think that might be so much useful to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Where did I added personal running?
Is it the one at the top row? Final report, DigiClips.
Yes, I guess. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think this is the one. See, I have given this entire picture, the path, and also, yeah, I think it would be very, yeah, see, these are the steps you need to follow.
Oh,
I
okay.
have given everything here, like in a detailed way. Let me share this report to you. Oh, I cannot send the file. I think you need to change the file
Oh.
permission. Yeah.
Uh, you could put it in Discord.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah.
Yep. That works.
So you can go through that report as well. That's my final, I mean, master's report, my final project master's report. So yeah, so you can see all those things here. Yeah, that's all. If you have any queries, let me know.
Yep. That's it. Thanks so much.
I mean,
No.
it's not the complete picture, I know, but I
Yep.
don't have, I mean, I think once you go through the report, it's just like instructions. I have written each and every detail. For example, don't go, yeah, you can see here, like how to fix the vulnerabilities in the front end, or like and some of the Cypress, right? How to migrate the Cypress and all. It's there in the YouTube. You can look out that how to
Mhm.
do the upgrades that I have written here. What all changes needs to be made. And see, this is how I did SFTP server, setting up SFTP server. So what all the commands you need to run? You need to add a group, and also you need to add under that as a no login. and you need to give username, and also you need to write all this in //etc/sshd config. Okay, I didn't mention here. Yeah, see, sshd config file under /etc/ssh, and you can do system restart and you also need to generate the public key and private. This I already did. Everything is there. The setup is there. Everything. You can use
Hmm.
the existing one. See, I have also given the command, general command, like how to run and how to deploy to the AWS Lightsail. Everything I given here. So I think you can use this.
Yeah, that'll be
See,
very
you
helpful.
will get a video result like this. Once you click this video, what will happen? It will fetch from that local AWS mount that we made, right? That data through SFTP server, and the video will start playing here. So that's how it works. And I
Okay.
given the diagram. So yeah, I think everything is, yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Good luck. Good luck finding a job.
Oh,
Hope
thanks,
that
man.
goes well.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye. See you.
Yep. See ya.